In both our personal and professional lives, attempting to support someone who we suspect is struggling with drug or alcohol use can be challenging, and resistance from them can often be part of the change process. When bringing up the issue for the first time, it's best to start by asking open questions, like, "Can you tell me a little about your drug or alcohol use?" And "How has it changed over time?" Actively listening to what they have to say can help us get a good idea of their usage and how they currently feel about it. When contemplating life changes, people tend to be in one of a number of key stages. The pre-contemplative stage, where they are not considering the need for change. The contemplative stage, where they are actively ambivalent about the need for change. The preparation stage, where they start planning to make changes. The action stage, where they are actively involved in putting changes into action. And the maintenance stage, where they will be working on maintaining and sustaining long-term change. If you are speaking to someone for the first time, they are most likely to be in one of the first two stages, where even if it seems clear to us that alcohol and drug use is negatively impacting their lives, they may not see it that way, or feel like they need, want, or even can change. They may see some of the consequences as negative, but feel their drug or alcohol use helps them to cope, and therefore have some conflicting feelings about abstaining or reducing their intake. Or they may be at a later stage, ready and willing to change. Perhaps even experimenting with attempts to stop or moderate. Whatever stage they are in, it's important to be accepting and non-judgmental, and to express empathy with their situation. One simple technique for helping someone to reflect on their drug or alcohol use is to help them create a list of pros and cons in a simple chart, with questions like, what is positive or negative about your drug or alcohol use? And what do you think the benefits might be if you stop? This can help us to gently examine what matters most to them in life, in terms of their career, education, hobbies, or personal relationships, and to ask them what might be different in those areas if they weren't using drugs and alcohol. If they decide that they want to stop, but are scared to, we can help them to reflect on the reasons why they may find it difficult, and to look at any other issues that they feel are getting in the way. Even very simple questions like, what worries you about cutting down? And what are the likely outcomes if you continue to use? Can be very powerful. It's important to always end on a positive note, encouraging them to reflect on what their life could look like if they were to make or continue making positive changes, and ask them how you can best support them to move forward. Ultimately, the decision to change can only come from the person you are working with, which is why the questions in this animation have been designed to give them space to express and present their own reasons for and against a new way of life, to help them to recognize the differences between where they are and where they could be, and to empower them to make new choices and to take new responsibility for their own actions. For more information, additional advice, or for the other videos in this series, please use the QR code or visit the website shown on screen.